back from California at Rachel's place, or Rachel's studio, makeshift studio, with
This
wine.
is my dining room.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So cheers to a very humid summer.
Oh my God, it's so hot. It's so humid.
Yeah.
It's upstate New York in the summer is a swamp.
It's a swamp. I feel like
I guess it's a swamp in the winter too.
Yeah.
It's just not like...
I don't think it was always this bad, but maybe I'm just romanticizing it. But I feel like I missed warm evenings when I was in California because it just gets cold in the evening. And now I'm like, it's just humid all the time. I don't care about warm evenings. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It's very bad here. So we're glad to be in the air-conditioned dining room with you.
Mm-hmm.
I truly feel like so much has happened since you started this road trip.
Oh my
and
God,
that was only like a week
much.
ago.
Yeah, I know. I started driving, I think like on the 2nd or 3rd of July, and so it was only like a week and a half, and all this stuff happened. I kept like looking at my Instagram like at night when I was not driving and being like, wow, like all these things. So we have a
So
top
much.
5, right?
Yeah, so in order to encapsulate the past like week and a half since we've spoken and since actually the podcast has aired, I don't think we can cover it all. So we're going to give you a top 5.
Yes.
These are the top 5 things that we feel have been the most important on our feeds during the elapsed time.
The last 10 to 12 days. And we're going to go in order from what we feel is a little bit like least important maybe, or least consequential to most consequential, perhaps. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there might be, it's like a closer race farther down the list, but number 5 is pretty obvious, and that is that Justin Bieber dropped a new album. It's called Swag.
Yeah. Which is funny because didn't he used to have like a swag coach when he was like 12?
Was it Usher? Was Usher the swag coach?
No, I think it was like a real guy that they hired.
Oh, like a real guy with swag.
I'm not sure if it's called a swag coach, but it was something in that vein. Yes.
I love that for him.
Yeah.
But now he apparently has an abundance of
he's
swag,
giving out.
enough to release this album, and I listened to it and I wasn't terribly impressed except for with one of the tracks that was called Standing on Business, and it was just the audio from the Standing on Business meme.
That's hilarious.
And then like some other guy like giving him shit about it and offering him a Black and Mild that he didn't want.
Oh, okay. Doesn't he not drink? Am I
But
wrong?
it's a cigarette.
Oh, Black and Mild. I was thinking of Black and Gold or whatever.
A Black
it's
and
called.
Tan?
Black and Tan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't want one of those
No,
either.
I don't want one of those either.
No.
No.
But I don't know. Like, what is this? Is this him trying to be like, he's trying to have fun with it? He's trying to like be able to make fun of himself a little bit and be like, ha ha ha, I was standing on business. It wasn't clocking to TMZ that I was standing on business.
I am standing on business. I just feel like there's been a lot of weird things, like rumors about him and his wife recently too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this album, the timing is weird. Like the standing on business, like
it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like an interlude on this album, but it's just the audio from that meme, and then like his friend like truly just like making fun of him.
Oh my god.
Which like, I'm like, this is your album, Justin. Like, you don't have
do whatever you
to
want.
let your friend make fun of you, like, to seem like you are okay making fun of yourself. Like,
I don't know.
I think he is in a weird place.
I think he's in a weird place. Yeah.
And we've known this since he stood on business. But, like, I think it's now been confirmed
When
by
did
this.
he first stand on business? That's a good question.
I think that he probably began standing on business when he was just a child.
I know. Yeah.
Like,
And
it's been a lot for Justin.
It's been a lot. It's been a long journey. I feel like he might have been affected by the Diddy stuff that's come up a couple times.
Yeah,
And,
I'm sure.
Yeah, and then all these rumors with his wife. And he definitely, like, posted something. You see that when she had her cover on Vogue? And he was
like,
he's
good
like,
job, babe.
No, before that.
No?
He said something, he's like, once in a fight I said you'd never be in Vogue, but look at you now. Yeah, and I was like, okay. Like, the way he phrased it was like, he was like, oh, I'm dumb. But, like, it still felt a little bit weird. He was like, remember that fight we had?
Yeah, that I'm telling the whole world about now.
Yeah, and like, oh, it was a little odd. He changed it, but And they have a baby. So.
They do have a baby.
Yeah. So
he's a dad.
All is well. He's keeping
the
his
baby
swag.
a baby is like partially on the cover of the album. He's like holding a baby. Like,
I didn't see the cover. Okay,
behind his head.
Okay, it must be his baby.
I hope it's his baby, if it is in fact a real baby and not a CG baby.
Oh, no CG babies. Those are creepy.
I don't know.
Those are creepy. I feel like, it's probably his baby. I feel like he's probably teaching the baby to play drums and stuff.
Yeah, he should be. But is he teaching the baby to stand on business?
Good
we will
question.
find out.
We'll find out when the baby's
We're going to find out.
Yeah, but...
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so next on our list would be Lena Dunham's new show, taking up a lot of space on my feed. It's called Too Much. I have not watched it.
Taking up a lot of space is such an unfortunate way to talk about this
something that's called Too Much.
show. Yeah. Something that is called...
It?
I haven't, because I was blindsided by this. Like, I heard in the run-up to this show coming out, like, oh, hey, Lena Dunham's got a new show, but then I guess I wasn't aware of her... I don't want to, like, talk about, like, her change in size, but I guess I just wasn't recognizing her in any of the promo stuff.
Like, oh, who's that? Yeah,
yeah, I thought that maybe it was the actress.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it was Lena herself until was it a Vanity Fair? She did
something. I saw that, an interview or something.
Interview Mag or something. Yeah, recently. Yeah. And then I was flooded with just more Lena Dunham than I ever wanted in my life. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Lena Dunham?
Yeah, so, I did watch Girls for, like, the first season.
Same.
I have mixed feelings about Lena Dunham. Whenever I read her articles that she writes, her personal kind of stories or essays, she's very readable, and I like her writing. Like, it's enjoyable, it gets across, but I just feel like she comes from such a place of, I don't want to say like narcissism because that's a little too obvious, but it's such like an extreme level of navel gazing that has to do a lot with privilege, and she doesn't really think about other people who are outside of her kind of space, so to speak. I know there are a lot of issues with race in the past. There have been that she's kind of been, mildly to not so mildly insensitive. But then I remember reading, and I have not verified back in my memory, but, Emily Gould, for example, was an essayist who was in New York and very much lived the life of girls as a person who was not a Nepo baby, who didn't have money, who was not from New York. And Lena Dunham was actually very rude to her, apparently, and kind of like put her down a little bit sometimes. And it just felt like... and there's also an instance where someone in her writer's room who was a man was accused of sexually assaulting someone, and she's like, this is one instance where the girl's lying without knowing.
Oh boy.
So I feel like she kind of just...
Girls indeed.
Yes. So I kind of feel like she doesn't look outside of herself very much. It's like, oh, I've created this world. This is how the world should be according to me, or... my friends are this way or whatever. And I just feel like there's a lack of... I think also once she said that she felt worse for the dogs than the people begging on the street in India or something. It was very weird. Like, just like a lot of stuff.
Boy.
A lot of stuff where I'm like, what?
A lot to unpack there.
And so I just don't, look, like I say, very talented. She's got a lot of skills with writing. She's really got an eye for certain aesthetics in writing and in movie making and filmmaking and in TV shows. I don't blame anyone for watching her show. She's one person I have so many issues with, where her movies are always autobiographical, and this one in particular is. And so I feel like I don't feel like I could get into it and feel sympathy for anyone in the show at the moment. Maybe one day I could if but it just feels like I have a lot of, I don't know. I guess I may be the only person in the world, because everyone seems to love Lena Dunham, but I'm just like, she just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know.
I kind of agree. I feel like, I don't know, like, I didn't continue to watch Girls after the first season of Girls, because I felt just like personally attacked for all of the reasons that you have stated about Lena Dunham. And then I spent the next, 25 years of my life working on all of that. So I'd like to think that we have less in common now.
Yes.
But I think that you're totally right about her not being able to look so far outside herself. Yeah. Like, just based on the fact that I confused her for the actress who stars in the show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They look so similar, and, I don't know. I think it's funny, though, that Lena Dunham is, your Anne Hathaway.
I know, because I don't really care that much about Anne Hathaway.
Except that you have, such substantive reasons for not liking Lena Dunham, and I just, pure vibes, I don't like Anne Hathaway.
I mean, it's with vibes a little bit, too, with Lena Dunham. It's just, her
vibes are weird. Her vibes are incongruous, I would say, because she's such a smart writer. You're right, and, is obviously, a smart, well-read person, but then... a lot's getting past her.
Yeah.
She's not totally... It's not clocking to her that people are standing on business, I guess, is what I'm saying.
She wouldn't get it.
She wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
No.
And I do feel like it was exploitative a little bit. Girls, I felt, was a little bit exploitative. Even on, a level of, we're just going to, go down levels of privilege. Just the women, who white women in Brooklyn who couldn't afford their rent, when she obviously could afford her rent. It was, and, again, she was, talking, kind of shit-talking Emily Gould or to her face or something. And again, Emily Gould, not a perfect essayist or writer, but very much the prototype for someone like Hannah Horvath, who was the lead character in Girls. And she lived in Brooklyn. She actually struggled. Her life was actually more like Girls than Lena Dunham's life was like Girls. And she didn't have the grace or, the openness that I would have expected from someone who has that level of, ins, so to speak, in that world. So it was disappointing. But, I guess she's just, her vibes are generally off.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
The vibes are bad. Yeah. She's, like a weird, a bizarro Diablo Cody in my brain. I don't ever quite know what to do with her. So all this to say, I do plan to watch this show because nothing else is on right now. They hit it at exactly the right time.
Yeah.
The Bear is done and House of the Dragon hasn't started. And it's what are we going to watch?
What are we supposed to watch besides
Truly, what are we supposed to do?
I don't even know. You know what? Who might disagree with us if she were here is Stephanie. I think Stephanie's a big Lena Dunham fan. So
interesting. I can't wait to hear her take. I thought you were going to say that Stephanie would agree with us about there being nothing to watch because there's so much reality TV to watch. No, she
loves reality TV though.
And I think that The Bachelor is happening. I think that some of those other competition shows are happening.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, Stephanie does love a 90-Day Fiancé, and that's kind of a bottomless pit, all the spin-offs. So I feel in the summer she's probably set. But
she's living her dream right now. She's not here because she's watching 90-Day Fiancé.
She's I can't make it today. No, that's not too much here. But
not why.
But yeah, so next on our list, I believe it was Wimbledon, correct?
Yes. Now this is where the rankings get a little bit squishy because truly all of the rest of the list, the top three could all be number one. But Wimbledon, we'll start with Wimbledon because there's a lot to say. Yeah. I learned so much from watching the crowd at Wimbledon. Mm-hmm. I guess we should say that Sinner won the men's and Inga Swiatek?
Okay. Don't know her.
Is the women's Wimbledon championship.
Okay, cool.
So that's lovely for those people. We watched zero tennis. Yeah. Even though we love tennis. We're big tennis fans.
Yeah.
We don't have ESPN. I don't know why.
TV. Why are they making you buy ESPN to watch the Wimbledon?
Truly.
We're of British descent. Shouldn't we get an, I don't know.
Yes, BBC you should just have to show your family tree to the BBC and then they should give you a code so that you can watch it.
If you wear white, you can have the code.
If you would be sunburned at Wimbledon, you should have free access to Wimbledon.
Exactly.
And also everyone should have free access. Professional sports are silly. People should watch them.
Are silly. You're right. Though with tennis, I mean, I don't know if I don't want to go too deep into it, but did you ever read David Foster Wallace's essay on tennis?
No.
Okay. Yeah. It's it just talks about how, like, these people are so good, and you can be so amazingly good at this thing and, like, barely crack, like, the top 500, and it's
so true.
Are insane at what they do.
Did you ever see the movie Challengers?
You know what? I haven't, which is crazy.
It was kind of about that exact thing. I believe it was based on, it wasn't, but it is quite a good film about tennis players. Okay. I think you would like it. I
really need to watch it. I totally missed, like, the hype of that and just didn't watch it, but it's on my list.
Yes.
So Wimbledon, there were some great looks, though.
Some great looks. I feel like I want to, like, clear the floor for you to talk about your girl, Sienna Miller.
Oh, I mean, I always love Sienna Miller. I did think that she had a nice throwback moment. Very boho in Ralph Lauren. Like a crocheted top, I think. Like,
it had, like, a frill, right?
Okay. She must have had a couple different looks.
That's like, true. She was there a bunch.
The one I was thinking of was very boho, like long white skirt.
Oh, you're right. The Ralph Lauren.
Yeah. So, enjoyed that. I was like, oh, are we bringing that back? But I feel like, can you ever go back? I don't know. To 2007? I'm not sure.
I think if you can, now is the time. And probably. I think she hit it exactly right. Also, the Ralph Lauren brand activation at Wimbledon.
Everywhere.
Just, like, truly flawless.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even, like, it's so good.
It's kind of their wheelhouse is tennis. I feel like tennis, horses.
Yes.
Rugby on Thanksgiving, you know.
Sure.
It was funny because I was talking to my mom. We can cut this out. But I was talking to my mom earlier, and she was like, "What's your podcast about?" I'm like, "It's about, like, fashion, you know, and general events." And he's like, "Have you seen the new?" And she says Ralph Lauren, and I'm like, I don't want to correct her. Have you seen a new Ralph Lauren show? They had sequins, but they were, like, nice sequins. And I'm like, oh, cool, Mom. Like, yeah. So
we should have her on. What I'm hearing is that your mom doesn't listen to this podcast, and that's devastating.
I gotta tell her to. I don't think she knows how to get to podcasts in general. I did teach her how to do it on this road trip. She joined me for part of the road trip, and I was like, the purple button with all the circles, and she's like, I can do it, and she did it. But, you know.
That's your mom's way ahead of my mom, who cannot turn on a podcast, and that's okay.
But yeah, so Wimbledon, love Sienna Miller's look, a lot of great looks. I thought Keira Knightley looked lovely.
She did, and she was sitting with Andrew Scott and was photographed just, like, having a lovely, demure English time, and I just wanted to be there, man. Like, there's nowhere I would rather be than sitting courtside with Andrew Scott, truly.
Yeah, I wish we could just, that sounds so nice. Like a nice Pins cup, a nice tailored outfit, watching Wimbledon.
I guess it has to be a beige suit. Everyone was wearing a beige suit. Like,
it must have been hot.
Everyone except for Matthew McConaughey, who was wearing a very, like, denim blue suit, and that was working for him.
It looked good on him. It didn't feel very Wimbledon, but it looked good on him.
It was a lot of beige, though. Yeah, I feel like, and the people who wore white, like, really were rocking white, including Monica Barbaro and Andrew Garfield, who have, I guess, hard launched. Yeah. But I feel like we all knew. Like, we've known for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she had a very lovely, like, white strappy dress on.
Yeah, she looked amazing. I mean, she's
gorgeous.
So beautiful and, like, would look amazing in anything.
Yeah, of course.
But they looked amazing together. His hairline looked amazing. I know that was the topic of a lot of conversation.
Did he get the plugs, you think, or something?
Something has happened to his hairline for the better, I believe. And it was quite thick and coiffed. And
I did like his hair. I didn't notice it change, but yeah. I feel like, did he have, like, a sweater over his shoulders? I feel like if he didn't, that would fit with the look.
It definitely would.
But, yeah. I feel like that's they looked very collegiate. They looked like a nice, like, Cambridge, Ivy League couple.
Yeah. Everybody was looking. So I looked into this because I was like, is the dress code for Wimbledon, like, you must wear Ralph Lauren? Or, like, do you have to wear white or, like, light colors or whatever? And you don't, but they did list on the website that smart casual is encouraged.
Okay.
So someone who missed that memo was, I believe, Casey Affleck.
Oh, yeah.
Who was there in his jeans.
I think I might have seen Tom Holland in jeans too, which is weird, right?
No, Tom Holland.
It might have been from a different year, but I feel like he was wearing them. I know.
He should know better.
He
Casey
should,
Affleck,
yeah.
like, we know to be
a little
just
clueless,
like
yeah.
a rube. And, like, honestly, what are you doing at Wimbledon?
Yeah, why
and, like,
are you at Wimbledon?
would we prefer for you to just not be anywhere?
Yeah, I would prefer that, yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, that makes sense, because everyone does look very smart casual. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Also, I just feel like it must have been really hot. Like, we saw that adorable picture of Kate Blanchett and Rebel Wilson sitting next to each other.
Sharing the fan.
They must have been passing this fan back and forth, because there's pictures of one person holding it and the other person holding it, like a little
The
personal
Aussies.
fan.
I'm dead.
So,
like,
I know. So it must have been pretty hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although they were both wearing long sleeves. Kate Blanchett was wearing what appeared to have been a silk suit.
Okay.
So
She always looks great. But yes, it was like it was silvery blue. Is that
yeah,
right? Yeah.
it was incredible. She
Yeah.
looked incredible.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of white. And I know Lily Collins had that pretty dress, which we don't know who made it. We don't know who made that dress.
We loved it though.
Yeah.
It had the parrots on the bust,
Yeah.
and some stripes, and it was very lovely.
Yeah. There were some great looks in general. I actually liked Olivia Rodrigo's like gingham dress. I thought that was a nice elevated version of her.
Yeah.
style. Yeah.
And I've been seeing that gingham is having a moment, which I'm like, okay, but it's summer. Like,
Of course.
are you telling me something new?
Yeah.
It's like florals in
for
spring.
Groundbreaking.
Gingham
Yeah.
in summer, but
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
And I like her. I think that she's now dating an Englishman.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, it's a little weird that she's there, but that makes sense.
Yeah. She didn't like appear to be a tennis fan, but I support her on her journey.
Yeah. Who was a tennis fan? Jodie Foster.
Oh my God, Jodie Foster was locked in on these tennis matches. In one match, she was sitting right in front of Sienna Miller, so she was photographed a lot because she happened to be in the foreground, and she was just like, I've never seen
Laser
such
eye.
concentration in my life.
Yeah. It's easy to get wrapped up in it, I guess. But she must be really into tennis. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that for her.
I know,
And
me
she
too.
also looked incredible.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone's was looking happy and summery, and I loved it.
Yes. It was really quite lovely. I did see a photograph that was like the strangest Mad Lib. Like, would you ever have guessed, like, did you have on your summer bingo card that John Cena and Dave Grohl would be seated next to each other at Wimbledon?
No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Either of them wouldn't have put either of them there. Wouldn't have put them there together.
Certainly would have not put them there together with,
Yeah.
I guess, John Cena's wife. I was not aware that he was married.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Yeah.
So this was all new information for me.
So lots of like, whoa, what was that? Double takes. Yeah, that was interesting. I feel like the sports games bring out weird relationships sometimes, you know.
They do. Strange bedfellows at the Wimbledon.
Yeah. Kate Middleton delivered the trophies. Looked great as always. A nice like yellow suit. That was great.
Yeah.
She always looks nice.
I mean, she always looks
I know.
perfect.
Stunning.
She's perfect.
Yeah, but all right. On that note,
All the best to Kate Middleton.
yes, healing. Yes, hopefully.
Yes.
But, and so Emmys is number 2, right?
Yes.
Emmy nominations.
Emmy nominations. They just came out today, so this is fresh. And our first impression of these Emmy nominations, I would have to say that there are not a lot of big surprises, except that Paradise
I didn't even know what it was.
is nominated for more than one Emmy. Guys, Paradise is not a good show.
I didn't even know what it was. Rachel explained to me, and then her husband was like, "Don't spoil it." And Rachel's like, "It doesn't matter."
You can't explain this show. You can't even explain the premise without spoiling it, which is how you know it's not a good show.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's just not a good show. And it's nominated for Best Dramatic Series, and James Marsden and Sterling K. Brown, I believe, are both nominated.
They are darlings of the critics and the world.
They
so,
seem like lovely individuals.
Yeah.
Like, I really couldn't have happened to two nicer seeming gentlemen, but like, oh my
the
God.
show. Yeah. So Paradise is probably one I won't be watching. I might watch this trailer. Just to see
Yeah,
the
you know
vibe.
what? I watched the first episode of Paradise, and I had really high hopes after the first episode because I was like, oh, what a weird premise for a show.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do with this.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do anything with it. They were just like, here's a bunch of like extraneous character stuff that, like, nobody cares about.
That's annoying.
Like,
That's
yeah,
disappointing.
It was disappointing. I expected it to be, like, more action-y, and it got, like, a little soapy.
Oh.
So...
I mean, soapy can be fun, but not when you're not expecting that and you want something more. So that wasn't right. But yeah, okay. So that was a big surprise.
Yeah, that was a shock.
Because I had no idea what it was. So I was surprised. Some funny, like, and I know this is always how people, you know, they talk about it with the Golden Globes, but it's funny drama versus comedy shows, like The White Lotus being drama,
again,
The Bear being comedy.
They always do this. And I know that they think that, like, it will increase their chances to win. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's palpable for both shows for these seasons, because they were not the best reviewed seasons of either show.
Yeah.
So I understand. Mm-hmm. But I was very happy to see both Walton Goggins, Sam Rockwell, and Jason Isaacs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I'm the same
all
way.
of them nominated.
I know. Yeah.
And I think, you know, like, they were all nominated for supporting.
Supporting in a drama. Yeah.
In a drama, because it's an ensemble show, and I get that, like, that would be what you would do. And I think that there was some, like, lobbying for Sam Rockwell to not be in the guest category, to be in the supporting category.
Because he was in, like, 2 episodes, right?
He was in 2 episodes, and he delivered, like, you know,
that monologue.
The monologue of the century.
I know. And Walton Goggins delivered the reaction of the century, I think.
Truly.
With that. Yeah.
I can't even tell you how many times I've sent that GIF to people in conversation. It works in almost any really instance.
Funny. Yeah. Parker Posey was also nominated, along with Carrie Coon, Natasha
Rothwell.
Yeah. So Parker Posey, Carrie Coon, and Natasha Rothwell all nominated for Best Supporting in The White Lotus. Who else was in Best Supporting Actress? I don't remember. Chloe Sevigny in drama.
Patricia Arquette, Carrie Coon, Catherine Lanasa, Julia Nicholson for Paradise, Parker Posey, Natasha Rothwell, and Amy Lee Wood.
Okay. Yeah, Emily Wood was nominated then, too. Oh, fun.
So, whoever the people are that are doing the Emmy voting really loved this season of The White Lotus, which I feel vindicated about, because I really loved this season of The White Lotus.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
And I think that we all should be having a caftan summer, because it's so fucking hot.
So fucking hot. Oh my God.
We should just be channeling Parker Posey all the time.
No, I can't do it.
Piper, no!
We can do that forever. Yeah, I thought there was some really excellent acting in it. I thought there's a lot of suspense in it. I was definitely scared. I thought the Bangkok stuff was really interesting. It was really funny. I probably, like, laughed the most at this season. But
it was really funny.
I think it was probably the least, like, nuanced. I thought the second season was the most nuanced, in my opinion. But in the most, like, the best at kind of addressing, you know, worker versus privileged relationships too, because of the sex workers. They were very ingrained in the story. But
I wonder what happened to them.
I know, they were great.
I really liked them.
Yeah, they were great. There should be more stuff. But yeah, so I think there were some really interesting. But I did like a lot this season. It was really, I laughed a lot.
Yeah, it's a real Sophie's Choice in this category.
Yeah.
Except for, you know, like, they always put the one, like, answer on the SAT that, like, you can immediately take out of the running because it's ridiculous, and that is this woman that's been nominated for Paradise. It's, like, truly.
I mean, everyone did love The Pit.
The Pit is so good, and I watched every single episode of it and could not, for the life of me, tell you which person Catherine Lanasa is, but I can tell you that she deserves an Emmy, because everybody on that show deserves an Emmy, because it's fucking fantastic.
I have to watch that. I'm so behind on shows.
Truly so good, but you're gonna, because you now can binge the whole thing, you're really gonna have to stop yourself, because I believe that there is an actual need for a Surgeon General's warning at the beginning of the show telling you that if you binge it, you will have a heart attack.
Oh my God. Because it is like 12 hours in the ER or something, stressful. Right? In Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
I
we
love
watched
Pittsburgh.
it week to week, and we felt like we were going to have a heart attack after
Oh my
watching one
God.
episode at a time.
Okay,
so
I can't binge it. Okay, don't binge. Noted.
don't binge. Give yourself time.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I do love Pittsburgh, though. I feel like happy whenever Pittsburgh gives a little bit of, gets a little bit of a bump. I always like it.
I don't know if this show gives Pittsburgh a bump.
Oh.
I don't know if we're
Is it a
seeing,
bad bump?
the best parts of Pittsburgh.
For sure. But it's
on
called
this
The
show.
Pit.
It is called The Pit.
Yeah.
And it is a wonderful show, and I really wish everybody involved the best at the Emmys, and I think they'll do really, really well.
Who's the lead guy again?
Noah Wiley.
Yes, I knew it was, I kept saying Noah in my head. But yeah, Noah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He was ER guy, went back to the ER.
He did, and he was a part of the writer's room for The Pit, and I believe is, one of the writers on this new season.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of The Pit that they're doing right now. So he's branched
He's
out,
very
and
involved.
he's really involved, and I've heard a few interviews with him, and he feels very very responsible for the project of The Pit, and he is the Dr. Robbie of the television show The Pit in many ways. He's in this elder statesman of television, real leadership role. This is really, really good for him. He's
I love that.
He's the internet dad we all need.
Yeah,
so
we all need internet dad. Yeah,
happy for that guy.
I love that. Awesome. I need to watch it, but I will not binge.
No, don't binge. It would be like watching Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. We love Julia Fox.
Love her so much.
Love her so much.
Really wish that she were at Wimbledon. But...
Oh my God, me too. With the bleached eyebrows.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What would she do? I want to see her outfit.
Oh my God. It would I think it would be see-through.
It would be see-through. It would be smart casual white see-through, I feel like.
Yes, with a bleached eyebrow.
Yeah. She'd be like, I wear white.
Yes. Julia Fox, if you're listening, please, we will support your trip to Wimbledon next year, and we just would love to see it.
She's Italian, right? I think she lived in Italy for a while as a teenager.
Oh.
European. Just go to Wimbledon,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Anyways, anyone else for the Emmys want to talk about?
The other big story for the Emmys is The Last of Us.
Yes.
Basically everyone who was on The Last of Us is nominated for an Emmy.
I did notice that, so Javier Bardem, Chloe Sevigny, and one of the Menendez brother actors was nominated. They were all nominated, but then one was left out. I don't remember who.
Oh no.
I was oh no.
Was it Lyle? It was probably Lyle.
Which one is Cooper? The actor named Cooper?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I started it, and it just was really dark. I know the whole story,
I didn't. This was one that I was not eager to revisit because I was you're not going to find anything you like.
No.
In this story of true darkness.
Yeah, it's just so dark. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. I remember them being on TV when I was very young. What was that? Early 90s?
I think so.
If it wasn't in real time, it must have been on some crime show rerun. Because I thought the one blonde one was so cute, the British one. And I was he killed his parents? I was so confused as a child. I'm what?
Yeah. Still a lot to process.
Yeah.
Patricide is a rough one.
Yeah, it is a rough one.
Although I guess what we're saying on the Ryan Murphy show is that it was justified. So,
well, they also did some weird stuff on that show. They added a little bit of incest in there. It was a little weird.
I think that they added a lot of incest. If the incest was not implicit, they added a lot.
Yeah, with the brothers, between the brothers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Anyways, okay. What else? Fun show. Ryan Murphy just keeps going deeper and deeper
into his own darkness until he finds himself at the bottom of a giant Zara haul trying to pick out the costumes for his next project.
Have they announced the next Monster series yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't think, maybe.
I know
we're headed towards serial killer territory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel I have heard a lot of whispers about a lot of things, but I don't know if I've heard like a confirmation.
Yeah.
But we know that the Carolyn Bessette Kennedy story is going just full steam ahead, and we are praying.
Yeah, I hope that does them well. Because, like, I'm sure that everyone obviously has flaws. No one is perfect. But I feel like she just kind of fell in love with a guy and kind of ended up where she was. I don't know if that was, like, I don't know.
I don't think it was her fault.
No, obviously not.
And I do think that, like, from those early promo photos, she was not well served by the costume department.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, her estate and the people at Calvin Klein, and they should be.
Well,
they probably honestly don't care, but
she was such an
they
icon.
should be mad.
She was, like, such a fashion icon. Like, she was so big.
Like, a true fashion icon. And also, this was not that long ago, so, like, everyone who, like, knew her and was involved in her look and in her career is still alive.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like
you'd be able to consult.
Yeah.
They have photos, lots of photos.
Lots of photos, lots of videos. Yeah. Like, there's truly no reason to do the costume and hair the way that they have chosen to do it. And it's, we talked about this on our last episode, but we're not over it.
No. So. All right, well,
and if it's nominated for Emmys next year, we'll be talking about it again.
We'll be talking about it again and calling Ryan
We'll
Murphy
be protesting.
on the air.
And then we'll need Julia Fox.
Julia Fox will.
To back us up.
She would definitely back us up. All right, so anything, I guess, Paris Couture Week?
Yes. Oh, we totally skipped. Okay, so...
Number one in our mind, though those three could be number one as we said. Yeah.
So number one in our minds... Paris Haute Couture Week, and I think everyone's probably been talking about this a lot, but we just wanted to throw our feelings out there about this Schiaparelli collection with, like, the beating bejeweled heart, which was the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in my life, and, like, I want one.
Yeah, I know. I want one too.
Like, was it designed specifically just for Lady Gaga, or, like, who else do we think we're going to see wearing this thing?
I feel like a lot. I mean, Julia Fox, obviously. Not to bring her up, but she could definitely wear it.
I feel like Dove Cameron might want to wear it.
I'm just really afraid that, like, Kim Kardashian's going to scoop it up, and I don't want to see it.
I don't think that they could fit that thing in there with her boobs. Like, I don't think we have to worry about, like, large-chested people getting involved.
Yeah,
getting involved with this piece of couture.
I don't want to bash Kim Kardashian. Like, everyone bashes Kim Kardashian.
Also, she was, like, walking in the Balenciaga show during this very fashion week. So, like, she's fine.
She's fine. Like, she obviously works very hard. I just feel like she somehow ends up with all of the, like, top prizes. I'm like, just spread it out.
It's almost as if she's, like, a billionaire or something.
It's almost as if she can just call someone up and be like, hey, I'll buy it or whatever. But yeah, I feel like we can just spread it out a little bit, you know? But that's a whole other issue.
Yes. I mean, we do want to spread the wealth.
Yeah.
Literally, figuratively.
Fashion-wise.
Sartorially.
Yes, sartorially. That's a much better word. So what else do we like from... Okay, Maison
Margiela.
Margiela. Is that the one with all, like, the encrusted, like, all of the tiny beading and, like, the masks that were all covered in beading, like, diamonds?
Yeah. With the face mask. Oh, my God, yes.
Okay.
So...
The Margiela.
Margiela.
I mess it up.
I mean, don't look at me. But in my head, I pronounce it Margiela.
I think that's right. Yeah. That lacework, amazing.
Incredible. And the masks?
Yeah, so cool.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And the spoon.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about, like, how perfect the invite, like, plate with the eggs was for the Jonathan Anderson
amazing.
show.
Yeah.
And, like, this was, like, the dumbest companion to that, which was the Margiela spoon.
They're like, we can do it too.
Like, we can do it too. I saw a meme of someone using it to eat their Ben and Jerry's, which I thought was very funny.
That's really funny.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, you don't send someone, like, a confusing spoon, like, out of the blue. Like, that's not what we're doing here. But...
Also, I feel like a spoon is something you send, like, you can get, like, a little stamped spoon to send, like, your grandma.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel quite right.
Like, I don't know the origins of this spoon. I don't know the ideas behind it.
They're like, there must be some metaphor that we're missing, obviously. But like,
just comparatively to the plate, the Anderson eggs, it just fell pretty flat for me. I was like, wow, look at this, the Margiela spoon.
I know. The clothing, however,
was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, and is this? I believe that they have a new creative director, and this was Glenn Martins is the creative director. And yeah, he was previously at Diesel, right?
Oh, wow. That's a real step up, I feel like. Nothing wrong with Diesel, but like, they don't do couture, I feel like.
Yeah, no, they don't do Haute Couture Week in Paris. And so this was really, really cool and really special. And I think that it was, they wanted to do the face masks so as not to distract from the garments, although I was completely distracted because I was like, can these women breathe?
Probably not. They're like models. Yeah.
That's true. And then like some of them were like wrapped in plastic like Dexter victims, and I was like, what are we saying here?
What's going on?
What's truly what's going on? But then some of them, like the dresses had this like tailoring that was making them kind of like look like mannequins.
Yeah.
Which was really cool and interesting, and like I'd never seen anything like that before. It was like literally like this one, I had to like watch it and zoom in on it a bunch of times because it looked like her body was in two parts.
Oh my god.
So
I
like
missed that one. Okay. Yeah.
That was really cool.
So interesting. And yeah, I did feel like there was something there about the masks, like I don't know if it was like dehumanizing a little bit, but like it was definitely like the whole form being part of like the fabric, so to speak, of everything. So yeah, it was very interesting. I loved it.
We loved that. I think that I don't know how I felt about the Balenciaga show, except that I was encouraged that it was Demna's last Balenciaga show. I was like, well, there he goes. So I think we're on the record on this podcast as not being like his biggest fan, so he can take his Tom of Finland teddy bears and he can go have fun at Gucci.
Is that where he's going? Gucci?
Yeah, he's going to Gucci.
Kind of surprising that they're like, yes, come on in.
I think
a big band, as big of a brand and like as corporate owned as something like Gucci. I feel like
Yeah, because he's like one of these people that's like, I'm an artist. I'm gonna be doing my art. It's gonna be subversive, but then it's like
teddy bears.
Kim K is walking his runways, so like, there's nothing really more corporate than that.
That's true. I do feel like Kim K has been a big muse of his. So and like, what does that say? Yeah, she's basically a corporation. So
she is a corporation. She's a businessman.
Yeah. She's standing on business.
She's for sure standing on business.
She only stands on business. That's her only goal
in her
life.
Super tall footy heels.
She did not buy the Bergen bag, just FYI.
She did not.
Neither did Lauren Sanchez.
Well, we don't know if they bid. I heard like Twitter rumors that Lauren Sanchez bid and did not win. I don't know if that is true, but I like to think about it, and it gives me some comfort and makes me smile.
I mean, I don't know who got it, if they're any better, but hopefully it'll go to a museum or something. That would be nice. But, yeah.
I don't remember who got it.
There's someone in Japan, some Japanese company maybe.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this it has been a long tradition of this particular Birkin going to auction for charity, so I think it's okay that we continue that tradition.
Okay.
I think that Jane Birkin herself once auctioned it off for charity. So I see the thinking. The Celine show. What did we think about Celine?
I'm having trouble recalling Celine. Can you remind me? What were your
I think
thoughts?
that kind of says it all, because I remember feeling like I liked it. It was very felt very European to me, very color block, wearable, comfy, big shapes, voluminous. It felt very Celine. It felt like I liked it, and I could see cool people wearing it.
Yeah. But that doesn't really feel haute couture to me.
Yeah, it wasn't I don't remember there being spectacular gowns, and maybe we need to revisit that one, but I do remember liking it.
Okay.
I mean, what a year for Celine.
Yeah.
Like, from the Super Bowl
Yeah.
to Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week.
I know. Jeans to couture.
Honestly, I heard something about those Celine jeans from the Super Bowl that just, like, shook me to my core,
What?
which is that they are a women's size 29 waist.
That's
The ones that Kendrick Lamar wore were a women's size 29 waist.
Oh.
Which is like, is he tiny? Is that like...
I don't know like about his waist, but he's like a smaller guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems very small.
That's like what I wear on a lot of jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a petite little guy.
Not that I'm tiny, but like usually men don't wear that size of jean the same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I believe that they were not originally sourced for him.
They were cut like women's jeans for sure. But
yeah, no, I believe, were a women's jean.
I kind of do love that he's like, I'll wear the women's jeans, whatever.
Yeah.
And still call out Drake.
No, I mean, he looked amazing.
He looked great, obviously.
Like, had an entire fashion moment. He single-handedly brought back a kick flare.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
I mean,
Celine's like, yes, we did it.
God bless. And this is what every brand wants right now, is just, like, people buying the clothes.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
It's not enough anymore to, like, make the couture pieces. Like, people have to buy the clothes. They have to be in the stores, and people have to purchase them.
I do think one day we should talk a little bit about the decreasing quality of these clothes, though, too, because I think that's something that's a big problem lately, is that everyone is expecting these to be investment pieces that last forever, and a lot of them aren't anymore. So
I mean, you could see the fraying at the bottom of the Celine jeans while he was wearing them during his performance at the Super Bowl.
Which is crazy. Like, those cost like $600. Like, and
Yeah.
I know he was probably like stomping all over, but like,
Yeah, we don't know if he wore them to dress rehearsal. Like, we truly don't know.
I don't know, but I know personally not personally, but from Stephanie's experience, I know she got a very fancy dress for her rehearsal dinner, and it immediately fell apart.
Yeah.
She had to bring it back, and it was from a higher end brand, I believe. I don't remember if it was like Gucci
I think
or
it was
Versace.
Dolce & Gabbana.
That's right. Yeah. And I know they have like more mid-range lines, but it still shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't fall apart when you wear it one time.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah. I think it's a big problem. I think that there's still a lot of flux in the luxury market, and weird stuff is happening. Brands are merging, and stores are merging.
Yeah,
Barney's and Saks have had to merge,
Yeah.
and that's all in the service of spending less money and improving margins, and they're under a lot of pressure from shareholders. We talked a lot about that when we talked about the Jonathan Anderson creative directorship. That like every shareholder was waiting with bated breath to see this show, and I think they were all really pleasantly surprised. I think that this past Paris Couture Fashion Week, we're seeing creative directors leave big brands. We're seeing, Dunma is moving on. The creative director of Chanel, I believe this is their last show.
I think you're right. Yeah.
As a Chanel skeptic, what did you think of the Chanel show?
I mean, it felt like more Chanel.
Yeah.
I don't hate Chanel. I just feel like they could be a lot more creative with the kind of running themes of their brand.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen it.
Yeah, I feel like they're always being safe because of maybe people like shareholders. I don't know. But there's definitely a Chanel stamp that they can't seem to get away from enough.
Yeah.
Or like, iterate on in an interesting way anymore. Maybe they will one day. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with Chanel, the thing that people really could rely on is the quality.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. Moving forward, I don't know if we're ever going to see something that's not just like a pastel tweed suit in some kind of imagination. But I'm always charmed when I see a pastel tweed suit come down the runway.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, I wish there was more, because it's such an iconic brand. I grew up thinking like, oh, Chanel is like the pinnacle, and then after time I kept being disappointed. And so then I was like, wait, what? Is this what they do? I don't know. So I just feel like Coco Chanel is their muse. They need to, add in a muse to the mix maybe that is with her. I don't know. So
The front row at the Chanel show was good this year. So Keira Knightley was there.
Okay. Yes.
Sofia Coppola was there with her daughters.
Okay.
Sofia Coppola was wearing like the most like sad momcore Chanel ensemble I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like,
oh my God.
it was fabulous because it was like Chanel, but it was also like very much what I would imagine Sofia Coppola wears to drop her children off at volleyball practice.
You know, she probably did. She's probably like, I'm just going to go straight from here.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
She definitely. Yeah. She has a closet full of them.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I believe that Lorde was in the front row. She's on her, press tour for her album.
Having a real like press pushing moment. Yeah.
She was wearing like something kind of interesting. I think it was kind of just like a simple black long sleeve mini dress.
Oh, I think
it
I
wasn't
saw this. Yeah.
like obviously Chanel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was interesting and cool.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot with like minimalism in a lot of ways, and I think it's cool.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Experimenting with her gender identity and like just really living out loud.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Did you listen to Virgin?
I have not. No.
Okay.
I need to.
I feel like I might have judged it harshly when we talked about it. Stephanie and I talked about it a little bit, but Stephanie also had not heard it, so like I didn't want to like
spoil it.
I didn't want to make anyone feel like they shouldn't listen to it because I think they should, but I guess I came into it thinking like maybe I was going to get a song of the summer on this album.
Yeah.
There weren't really any bangers.
Yeah.
There was a lot of feelings.
I have a hard time with Lorde because obviously she had like a really big hit. She's had a couple like more minor ones, but I just don't know if she knows like I guess she knows who she is, but I just don't like. I can't go to point to her and be like, "This is what Lorde's about." I don't know.
I think that was palpable on this album too.
Okay.
Like this was like a soul searching, finding yourself,
which is fine.
kind of
Just
album.
like it might not be for everyone, because usually, usually, especially with like a summer song, it's like it has to be like a clear confidence. Like this is like gonna be a banger. Like you have to feel it in the music. So.
Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling any songs of the summer on that album.
Yeah.
But I would give it a listen.
Okay, I'll give it a listen. That and Justin Bieber coming my way.
I would not listen to the Justin Bieber album. I truly was so disappointed.
I just listened to Standing on Business. That's
yes.
That's it.
I mean, you could listen to Standing on Business basically all day. It continues to be so good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, any other Paris Couture before we wrap up?
I'm sure that
I know we're missing stuff.
Missing something.
We'll maybe add some
the
stuff.
The celebs were out in force.
Yeah.
Sofia Coppola hosted her her own mini Met Gala at the museum. I'm not going to be able to pronounce it correctly. Of art and decoration or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Some kind of. She held like a museum gala, and everyone was very fabulous, and it looked like mostly, if not all, women were there. And it looked incredible.
Oh. That'd be fun to go to those parties.
Yeah. Love that for her. Love that for everyone, including Keira Knightley, who was she was having a great week. She was having a big week, and then she was at Wimbledon. She is having an incredible summer.
Yeah. I love that she's back out there doing things. I've always enjoyed her as a persona and actress. She's a little bit like of a sour English rose. If that makes sense.
Yes, I love that. Did you watch her Netflix show that was not nominated for any
Black Doves?
Emmys?
Black
Doves.
Good,
I loved it.
That
I
should
thought
have been
it was
nominated.
so good.
That was so good. Yeah. That was very, very good. Yeah. I think we'll remember stuff. Maybe we'll add stuff to the Instagram or just some shorts. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the world spins madly on because that was like a week and a half ago. So
many things. Yeah.
So many things have happened, and we may catch up a little bit on some of them. And hopefully, we will have Stephanie back on our next recording.
All three of us together. It's been a while since all three of us have been together. Yeah.
It has been. So we have a lot to catch up on. Yeah. I really, truly can't wait to just get like a full digest version of your road trip and all of the beverages.
Oh my God, you guys!
We can tease this.
I went to Swig,
but we need a full Swig episode.
I do need I need to record I should have done a live of mine. I got a little self-conscious because I was like, everyone's gonna know what I'm doing. being at Swig, but no one would have cared.
Were you like, I don't want to be identified as being in this time and place with Swig?
Yeah. Well, I was like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is some girl who watches Secret Life of Mormon Wives who like just came to town. But
yes,
I did have.
That's exactly what it is.
I did have
no shame.
3 Swig drinks in 2 days. I wanted.
Oh my God, and do you now have diabetes?
Maybe, I don't know, but there was one that I really liked, and there were a couple that I also really liked. But
should we do
surprised.
a taste test? Should we like make?
I think I might make them
our own.
Yes.
Okay,
I think we should do that. We can all make them. It's not that hard for us to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
all
stay
right.
tuned.
Summer drink taste testing. Yeah.
Summer drink Swig copycat taste tests forthcoming on the podcast.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. You will hear all about more dirty sodas later, and we'll.
All sodas are dirty. Wait, sorry. We have to give. We like did our top 5, but I want to give an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Because we didn't talk about Nicholas Hoult and his hair.
Oh no! Yes. Okay.
Oh my God.
So, talk about bubbly soda pop top. I don't know. I'm trying to do a segue, but bleach hair.
There is no segue. It's he's bleached it. He shaved it.
Yeah. Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Yeah. In real life, for Lex Luthor, I learned so much about Nicholas Hoult from this one interview where he said that he had let his son shave his head, and I was like, you have a son that's old enough to
I didn't know that either.
Wield a clipper, and it turns out no, this kid's only 9.
He has a 9-year-old son though?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He had kids very young, which is
Okay.
what I learned because 9 years ago it was 2016.
Wow. Yeah.
So good for that kid, and he did a bang up job. He's one hell of a barber.
I'm sure someone can fix it up later, but
I'd like to think that he really just
he just did a perfect job.
he did the whole thing with like the hot towel and like the straight razor.
The kid is like, listen, Dad, like we're going to do this right.
It's his passion, and Nicholas Hoult wants to support him, and I love that for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it grew back, and now it is like white platinum blonde, which is the hair color of supervillains.
And somehow he pulls it off.
Because he's the world's best villain. He honestly makes such a good villain.
He's a great villain, yeah.
I truly loved him in his villain era.
Even from Skins, he was a good villain.
Yes, the best one.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that I've seen him in that he wasn't a villain was Nosferatu. And About a Boy. He's kind of
And was he kind of the villain in Nosferatu?
I mean, he wasn't...
He was not listening
to his wife. Yeah, yeah. And he definitely...
He was not, as they say, standing on business.
He was not the perfect husband by any means. He was not the overt bad guy, but he
wasn't like the vampire. Yeah. But he truly looks incredible with his new hairdo and in his like white jeans with his tank top and his sweater slung over his shoulders, which my husband made a really funny comment about. He was like, if you take that sweater off, he's just dressed like one of like the Mayans from Sons of Anarchy. And I was like, well,
but the sweater's there.
But that's why he has the sweater on and the like $6,000 belt.
Yes,
so
yes, it evens out.
Yeah, get off Nicholas Hoult. But
no, congrats to Nicholas Hoult for having a great look this summer. I hear Superman's great, so we should
Superman is great.
I haven't seen it. I gotta go see it.
I really liked it, and I really liked him, and I love him on the press tour.
I know, he seems so jolly and like happy on the press tour.
Seems like he's having a great time, and I love this for everyone.
Yeah.
I love this for Corn Sweat. I was not aware of him before this movie, but
I saw some interview with the director, and he was like, he was just perfect. Like, we just found him. And
he's absolutely perfect. The two of them have wonderful chemistry in like interviews and on the press tour, and I was sad that they didn't have more scenes together in the movie.
Yeah. I hope he does more stuff.
I don't know if they have any scenes together in the movie.
It seems like a Superman curse where like people don't seem to work as much. I mean, Henry Cavill, of course, did stuff, but I feel like he'd never reached the potential he should have as a very good-looking person who might be only a mediocre actor. I don't know. So
that's interesting. I guess like it's the skill set to be Superman is like mostly jawline, so like I don't know if you always get the best actors.
Yeah, that's true. But I heard this guy is great. Like, he's a funny actor. He's really good.
He's very funny. Seems very personable. Looks totally different with a beard.
Oh, okay.
And I really like that about him.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So
congrats to Superman 2. And I will watch that, and we'll get back to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Congrats to everyone.
Congrats to everyone this week. Big week and a half. Yeah.
Big week and a half.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can all have a little bit of rest, and we'll be right back here covering more great stuff.
Whatever's happening in the world.
Whatever's happening out there in the world. And we appreciate you. Thank you for watching and listening.
Everyone stay cool.